told you, I lied in my first and second trial to save myself.
Well, let's get to the second trial. Just like you're lying here to save yourself, right?
I'm not saving myself. I'm telling the truth this time.
Right, because now, all of a sudden, after 8 years, you have developed a conscience. I think that's what you told the jury.
No, it's because the father of my children was on death penalty at that time on my first trial, so I couldn't give up. If it was just Charlie, like I said from the trial, go ahead and arrest him. Nobody ever did.
Katherine Magbanua admitting to the jury that she lied before on the stand. Well, we've got the video. We're going to take a look at it, but we're going to analyze it. Let me bring in my guest joining us in Miami, Florida, body language and communications expert and instructor at the Body Language Institute, Tiffany Lee, back with us. Tiffany, great to see you.
Good to see you. Let's do this.
Okay, so I'm going to show 2 videos back to back. The first will be Katherine Magbanua in 2019. And then Katherine Magbanua today. Let's take a look.
Did you have anything to do with the murder of Dan Markel?
No, ma'am.
Did you get the father of your children, Mr. Garcia, to commit a murder on behalf of Mr. Charlie Adelson?
No, ma'am.
Did you have a trial in your case?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you testify?
Yes, ma'am.
You testified on your own behalf?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and when you testified, were you truthful with the jury?
No, ma'am, I was not.
Did you take the same oath that you just took today in your own trial?
Yes, ma'am.
What was your defense when you were tried?
That I had nothing to do with it.
All right, that we got it right in reference to Charlie Adelson and we got it right in reference to the killers,
yes,
but you
ma'am.
weren't in the middle.
Yes, ma'am.
Was that true?
No, ma'am, it was not.
Were you in the middle?
Yes, ma'am, I was.
Sigfredo Garcia was involved.
Yes, ma'am, he was.
So why tell the truth now?
I believe that the truth needed to come out now so that the family can get some type of closure.
Why didn't the truth need to come out last year or the year before or the year before that?
I was trying to defend myself.
You were trying to get off?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, 2019 versus 2023. What do you see?
Okay, let's get into this. So, 2019, we see a lot of her when she's saying the yes ma'am and the no ma'am. Her mouth is saying one thing, but then her head is going in a different direction. So she's saying no ma'am in 2019, but then she's nodding her head yes. Versus in the video from now, all of her movements are congruent. So when they're asking her, why are you coming forward now? Or was what you said true then? Is this true? She's saying yes, and her head is saying yes. So I'm willing to believe that she is telling the truth now.
Much more credible. That's because this is a big part of this case. This is crucial. 2019, exactly. She said nothing to do with it. 2023, I'm in the middle of all of it. And what you're saying is her body is making sense in 2023.
Exactly. Okay. Everything is congruent.
Now, she actually testified 3 times. So now I'm going to show you 3 different videos back to back to back. 2019 trial, 2022 trial, and then again today in 2023. Let's take a look.
Do you have information that Charlie Adelson was involved in this?
Do I have information? I mean, based on everything that we've been seeing, but I don't have personal information.
Based on everything you've seen, do you think Charlie was involved in this?
Yes.
Do you think Charlie was lying to you?
Yes.
To this day, do you think he's guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe that he should be prosecuted for his involvement in the murder of Dan Markel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you think he should come forward and let the jury know that you had nothing to do with this?
Yes, ma'am.
Who came up with the idea to kill Dan Markel?
Charlie.
So Sigfredo Garcia didn't come up with the idea?
No, ma'am, he did not.
Luis Rivera didn't come up with the idea?
No, ma'am, he did not.
When did the defendant first bring this idea up to you?
My first recollection was around Halloween of 2013.
Around Halloween or on the actual?
On Halloween, yes, ma'am.
All right. What's your recollection of how that came up?
We were at a Halloween party in Lincoln Road, and right before we were about to go, he got in the car with me and he asked me a question.
What was the question?
Do you know anybody that can harm someone?
And did you know anybody that could harm someone?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Who was that?
Sigfredo.
Okay, the before and after. The first two trials, she's testifying on her own behalf. This trial testifying for the prosecution.
Exactly. So from the first trial, the 2019, you see her when they're asking her a question, and she then repeats the question. When we see this is something that we call, this is a technique of stalling. Stalling and also trying to distance yourself from the question. So instead of just saying a yes or a no, she goes through the well, maybe, and from what I recall. So that's one thing to really pay attention to. And then in that same one, she says, I didn't have info, but she shakes her head yes. Now we're going to move on to the second one. She's doing a lot of the same, the yes ma'am, the no ma'am. And what I want you to take notice to is her tone between the second trial and then moving into the third trial. Even her tone starts to change. So when she started in 2019, it was more of a stern type of tone. And now when she comes up, it's very soft, and it's yes ma'am and no ma'am and yes and I did or I didn't versus no ma'am, yes ma'am, where we saw in the beginning. So her tone is even lowering. So this is, again, an indicator that in this testimony in 2023, she is being honest.
Well, we'll see how the jury interprets all of it, because, I mean, Charlie Adelson's on trial, but her testimony is also on trial, especially in light of the fact that she has to admit that she's a liar. So they've got to get a reason to believe. Do you find that the body language is something that we pick up on, even if we're not experts, that someone will come across more credibly if their body language is congruent, as you said, versus someone who is lying?
Absolutely. Have you ever met someone and you're like, I just don't like this person. There's something about this person. I can't put it together. I can't figure it out, but there's something about this person that I don't like. A lot of times when you have that feeling, it's because of their body language, their body did something that you may not have known what it was. But again, on that subconscious level, your brain is telling you something is going on. So it definitely, when you have that feeling, pay attention to it and just notice it and see what's going on in the moment when you have that feeling.